taken seriously. By Gotham Roadie, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
Welcome back. It's time to check in with Bob Bosold over at Wax to get our ag news this morning. Are you enjoying the snow, Bob?
Oh, I think it's nice when you look out there this morning. This is what Wisconsin's supposed to look like in the middle of February.
That's absolutely right.
I agree.
So it's kind of nice. I'm just glad I'm not driving a bus this morning, Bob.
I'm sure that they'll be taking it slow, that's for sure. Just from my couple experiences of driving in snow, it's not fun going up a hill.
No, I know it. And can't be all that much fun coming down the hill, too.
No.
But let the plows do their work. They'll get her done. It won't be bad. Let's take a look at what's going on. Lots of numbers, and we found out there aren't as many farms in this country or as many acres in production as there were just 5 years ago. That's according to the just released 2022 Census of Agriculture. It shows for the first time in American history we have fewer than 2 million farms, as we are now down to 1.9 million producing farms. We have lost almost 142,000 farms in the past 5 years, and since the 2007 Census of Agriculture, we've lost more than 304,000 farms across the country. Farm acres have also taken a hit since the last census. Since 2017, we've lost more than 20 million acres of cropland, as we've now fallen to just over 880 million acres of productive land. The size of the average American farm is now 463 acres. That's actually up 22 acres since the 2017 census. And in reaction to the census now, Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack said America, especially our rural communities, cannot afford this trajectory toward larger but fewer farms. And for the Wisconsin part of the census, it shows we now have 58,521 farms across the state, down 6,272 from 2017. The average size of a Wisconsin farm is now 236 acres, down 15 acres from 5 years ago. Total land in farms is down over 533,000 acres to 13,784,678 acres to be exact, with the actual crop acres down over 500,000 acres to about 9,572,000. Most farms in the state now range from 10 to 499 acres, with about 2,750 farms averaging over 1,000 acres. And with all of our farm production added up, the value of the products produced on Wisconsin farms in 2022, $16.7 billion, and that was up about $5.5 billion from the 2017 census. And during the past 5 years, state farmers have also seen their input costs growing. They produce our products, well, they went up to over $3 billion, reaching $12.8 billion in 2022. Well, consolidation, as we've just been talking about in agriculture over the past few years, hasn't happened just on the farm. It's also affected agribusiness with many mergers and acquisitions. And with that comes some belt tightening with those changes. An example of that is the recent announcement from Oxbow. That's the Dutch company that has a North American headquarters in New York that bought H&S Manufacturing. They say now they will close their Clintonville production facility later this year. They plan to move all such operations to the Marshfield facility by 2025. Last year, Oxbow completed a new 38,000-foot assembly building in Marshfield that includes multiple assembly lines with supplemental automation capabilities, meaning you need less workers. Oxbow officials, though, say they are working to retain as many employees as possible. Let's go to the market board. The Board of Trade was lower yesterday, still reaction to that report last Thursday, bearish report and good weather in South America. Corn is down a fraction overnight, sitting at $4.23. It was $4.28 yesterday. Wheat down a nickel overnight at $5.80. Soybeans down another 3 cents for March, $11.67. That was $11.78 yesterday morning. Dairy markets didn't fare much better as we see cheese prices went down. Barrel cheese at $157.50 a pound did fall 2.5 cents. The block cheese fell 7 cents, and the butter price was up 0.5 cent at $2.71 3/4. Class 3 futures, the trend lower. February down 3 cents, 16.16. March down 41 cents yesterday at 17.02. April down 37 at 1730. And that's where we look at the markets and news this morning. I think I'm going to get my shovel out. It's kind of like recreational shoveling, which I like, which is just a little bit of snow on the ground.
Yeah, not the 6 point some inches they got over in the Twin Cities, which I think was basically all the snow they had the entire winter.
Yeah, I think so. There hasn't been much. I was in the cities earlier this week, not a drop on the ground, but that's changing too. Just be careful out there. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Have a good one, you guys.
See you, Bob.
From Robbins Elementary.